Well, think about it this way. Being without a job means no money, and without money, it's almost impossible for people to live. So when the country's crime rate began to spiral to record-breaking numbers these past few years, many people believe that it had everything to do with the Bahamas' struggling economy, which has resulted in high unemployment numbers, particularly in the nation's second city. While that island has recorded just 5 murders so far this year, officer in charge of the Grand Bahama District, Assistant Commissioner of Police Emerick Seymour, says there is a growing concern over the increasing number of house break-ins, burglaries, and armed robberies on that island.
We had several armed robberies reported over the 6-month period, armed robberies and of course burglaries. We've seen we have a concern with the amount of housebreaking that we've seen across the district, and I think housebreaking is our like most outstanding incidents that are occurring that we've seen. So we continue to focus our resources in that particular area to at least minimize the occurrence of these housebreaking across the Grand Bahama District.
Now, as far as the recent murders are concerned, ACP Seymour said 2 out of the 5 have been solved, and at the time police were investigating the others. He also told our news team which weapon was mostly used during those murders.
We've seen, the proliferation of firearms being utilized in these incidents, and that is a major concern to us as well, because as you know, the fact that a firearm is being used on the street is definitely an illegal firearm, and so several questions are asked. Where's the firearms coming from? So we are definitely pursuing those lines of inquiries. Where the firearm come from, how it get here? Because once it's here, of course, it's illegal. Handguns are definitely legal in the Bahamas, and so any act of criminality is a concern to us. But when it's perpetrated by a firearm, it's definitely an eye-opener.
ACP Seymour, who was recently transferred to Grand Bahama, laid out his plan of action to combat crime.
I would have met with all of our personnel on the ground here in Grand Bahama, and it's my desire, going forward, to ensure that we bring all of our resources to bear, all of our resources in the district to bear, in the fight against criminals and active criminality. We think that's important. One of the things we've adopted is no tolerance approach going forward, to ensure that we deal with all acts of criminality wherever they are, whatever they happen, minor, major, and deal decisively with them. I think that's important. Members of the public have to see the police in action, have to know that if they're out there doing foolishness, the police is there to get them. And I think that's going to be the message, or that is the message going forward. Okay, there will definitely be that collaborative effort going forward to ensure that we continue those community partnerships, because we cannot police in isolation. Community partnerships where we hold hands with members of the community, where we do the formation of crime watch groups in these communities.
Reporting for JCN News, I'm Karissma Robinson.